Hello, and welcome. It is good to see you here today. And this is going to be a new series. I'm not really sure what to call it. It is modded. Not really sure I want to call it a Let's Play. I haven't decided what to name it. Because, in my opinion, a Let's Play is when you play along with me. And that includes some of the gathering of resources and the building and all of that kind of stuff. This is probably going to be more of excuse me, this is probably going to be more of, hey, look, this is what we're doing, and kind of giving you updates and maybe doing a little bit of building and things together. First thing I just realized, of course, I have not set my timer. So let's do that so I can try to stay out of trouble a little bit longer. Oh, where's the clock? I went through my phone. I'm not very good with not very good. Here we go. Start. I'm not very good with a smartphone. I'm old school. I'm an old woman. I'm pretty used to the flip phones. I do decent. I do okay with a modern, actual, typical phone. But as far as all the apps and this and that and the other, I kind of just get overwhelmed with it. So I just kind of ignore them. So the other day I attempted to manage my apps on my phone and clean them out, and I think maybe I've cleaned it a little too well, so I'm going to have my son or my nephew look at it for me and see what I took off of there that I probably shouldn't have. But anyway, back to Minecraft. So this is the Ingenium server. It is a server just for, it's a private server for my friends and I, and mostly it's just PV and I. We have a couple other friends that may join us at some point, but right now they are involved in other projects elsewhere. So we're going to go ahead and do a tour. As you can see, we are on a mushroom biome. And for those of you who have not seen my other videos, let me explain something. Here we go. For all of you Hermitcraft fans and fans of other pretty famous servers and YouTubers, let me correct something that is commonly misunderstood. If you will I hit F3, if you look down in the second paragraph, 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth line, that says Mushroom Island. It does not say mushroom. It says mushroom. This is a mushroom island. Now, if we look at this cow, let's see. Does it not tell us what it's called? I thought there was a function in the F3 that did that. But anyway, these are mushroom cows. Moo as in cow. Mushroom. This is a mushroom cow. Moo for cow, shroom for mushroom. Moo, shroom. Moo, shroom. Not mushroom. Moo, shroom. This biome is a mushroom. And it is named mushroom because of the giant mushrooms that grow here naturally, which I have chopped them all down. You can see the little baby mushrooms. Okay, so just for recap, mushroom biome, mushroom cow. Okay, now that we have that established, drives me crazy. These professional YouTubers that have like zillions of subscribers and they get zillions of views on their videos and they do fantastic content, love them to pieces, but they don't know what things are called in Minecraft. So it looks like it's about to get dark. So let's just hop down here. We'll start at the bottom. So basically, this is my mine shaft that I dug out. And I say I did not do this by myself. PV and I both play here, plain vanilla. So anyway, this is the very bottom of the mine shaft. It is at level 11. I thought I went to bedrock, but apparently I didn't. So this is at lava level. Then if you go through here, now this is bedrock level. And the reason PV and I dug this out is because it's a slime chunk. However, after we dug it all out, we couldn't figure out why nothing was spawning. Well, come to find out, slimes will not spawn in a mushroom biome, on a mushroom island. Now, we know that mobs don't normally spawn on a mushroom island. We're not, as Iskal would say, we're not brand new. But for some reason, we thought that if we made an area specifically for them, that they might spawn. We were mistaken. So we dug another one out somewhere else, and it's not like a big contraption, big monstrous slime generator or anything. But it's just a room, so if he needs some slime to make some sticky pistons or something, he can go sit AFK for about 10 minutes or so, and then there's a slime and he can get what he needs. And this was a false start. Let's see where we going next. Yeah. Okay, so this area, and we have beds everywhere. This island is not waterlocked. It is, the F3 calls it an island, but it is an island, but at the same time, there are other biomes attached to it. So anyway, this has been dug out because I plan on building some kind of a village here to put our villagers down in here, and of course that'll keep them safe because mushroom islands do not spawn aggressive mobs. So this is supposed to keep them safe. We're going to do a village down here. Let's see. This wall is where PV said I cannot go past for building. I'm not supposed to dig past that wall. He is building here. We have got to get a lot more iron for hoppers and stuff. But I do believe this is going to be sugar cane, pumpkins, melons. I think that's what's going in here. And the goal is that we are going to have the typical auto farms that feed into the villagers, where we keep the villagers for trading so that we can trade and unlock and all that good stuff. So this is a little fish farm he made, AFK fish farm. I don't know how to use it because I'm a dork. I know how to stand there and fish in it while I'm sitting here, but the AFK part throws me. So I enjoy standing here and fishing more. And he made I call it a cow killing machine, but basically the water comes up. Let's see if I can figure out how to get up here. I know there's a way. There's a way. Okay, there's a way there. Okay, how do I get in there to get up there? Alright, well, we'll just cheat, because I don't know. Oh, and I can't even manage that. Let's try this again. Okay, so you get up here somehow, and you push that button, and that button makes water come out, and the cows jump up and down, up and down, up and down, swimming in the water, and you feed them all a bunch of wheat. And then, of course, the entity cramming, after you get so many of them, it kills them, And I do believe he has lava or something in here. Lever up for manual kill, down for lava kill, yeah. So, anyway, he got that done for us so that we could have some leather and some beef. But it doesn't look like anybody's done anything lately. So, okay, now we can go over here. This is the top of the what will be the villager training center. But on top is going to be the gardens, the farms. There's going to be like a batch of carrots here, batch of potatoes here, and I had planned on doing a batch of wheat here. But he says that he can't find a good AFK wheat farm that a villager can work. I guess they turn it all into bread or something. Anyway, so we may be rethinking the wheat over there. Right now you can see this is what we're using for our wheat source. There are several mods that we're using. These are made with dark oak. Let me see if I can figure out how to. Yeah, okay, so we have forge, cork, biomes of plenty, McCrayfish's furniture. This travelogue we can't get to work somehow. Gravestone, hopper ducks, just enough items, nature's compass. I don't know if that one's working either. Pam's Harvest, Craft, Roguelike Dungeons. Those are fun. Oh my gosh, those are so much fun. They are very hard. Rope Bridge, Village Names. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You find a village and you go to the well, and next to the well it has a sign. It automatically names the villages. Anyway, this is my little netherwort farm. I need a much larger one, but for now, this is what I'm doing. There's our portal, of course. And all these rails are from shifting villagers. We don't, we're just kind of getting everything started. We don't have anything really finished yet. So anyway, as you can see, fisherman, cartographer, another fisherman, armor smith, photographer Fletcher. We have a lot of repeats. Shepherd, fisherman, cleric Fletcher. We have room for 2 more. And there we go. So what we'll do is we'll unlock them all. We'll figure out which ones we want to keep, which ones we don't. Maybe the ones we don't, maybe he'll build a breeder or something. I don't know. We may just transport them from other villages instead of messing with a breeder. I don't know. We haven't got that far. I have started trying to convert this to grass, and I've been doing it the hard way. Dig up an area, killing out the mycelium, hoping the grass will spread faster than the mycelium, and I've been fighting it that way. I know you can do it with water, and I know it's probably easier in the long run with water, but I really hate fighting the water streams and trying to find all the source blocks and all that. So for me, I just come in here. Sometimes I'll be watching Netflix. Sometimes I'll be watching some HBO or some YouTube or whatever. And I'll just come in and do this a little bit at a time while I'm watching something on my screen. This is the redwood sapling. I have researched it, and in order to get this to grow, you're supposed to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces each direction, which I do, and I still can't get it to grow. I have bone milled it. I am not going to waste an entire stack of bone meal on it. We don't have a skelly spawner set up yet, or a grinder. So, I don't know. And it did say, when I looked it up, it did say that certain biomes it may not grow in if it's too hot or too cold. So, I don't know if that's the case or not. And as you can see, this is our sugar cane until we get the farm set up and running. As you can see in the top right corner, I have a map. I have a mini map. That's voxel. And voxel itself comes with a lot of little shortcuts and Nice little easy features. Am I running out? No, I have a little bit of time. One of which is the map. This village over here is called Village Fur. This is our home base. You can see the different things, but you can see from this green, the changes in the green, you can see this is the mushroom biome, and this is not. This is plains, I believe, or regular forest. We've cut down all the trees. But we can teleport either by right-clicking and say teleport to, and you can do that anywhere on the map. It doesn't have to have a waypoint set. Or you can go to your waypoints, pick a waypoint. There's Village Fur, teleport to, and see how it's Town of Fur. The game named it. We didn't. So anyway, that's kind of cool. Another thing is we have 2 villagers down here. I was trying an experiment, which failed. But anyway, another cool thing about these mods is all I had to do is right click on that and it automatically replanted it. I don't have to go through and harvest it and then replant it. It just automatically does that. Doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it kind of is. You get used to it and it's kind of cool. I am full. Let's get rid of these mushrooms. I'd rather have the wheat and the carrot or the potato or whatever I missed over here. So anyway, not really sure what we're going to do with this village. We've already stolen all the villagers out of it. And there's a dungeon over there we want to go through. We haven't done it yet. One problem we have with the roguelike dungeons is we get down so far and, well, let me reword that. If we do it the right way and we do it gradual, we're going to teleport home. Because I need to go to sleep. And it's probably going to lock me up, and I'm probably going to have to kick myself off the server. We'll see. But anyway, we were tunneling. Our PV was tunneling. There's my bed. And he came up on area that was heavily spawned, and we couldn't figure it out. Yep, I got to kick myself. Hang on a second. Yes, I know I was kicked by an operator. That was me. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. So anyway, let me put this stuff up real quick. Potatoes, I believe mushrooms, toadstools, this stuff goes in here. Wheat and seeds. Okay. So anyway, I'm not really sure what we're going to do with that village. My initial plan was to rebuild it into something cool looking. Probably will. Just don't know what exactly. The plan out here, you can see all these random posts with torches on them, is PV and I went through here one night and we said, okay, excuse me, in this space I want to build such and such. Okay, in this space I want to build such and such. Alright, so save this area for blah 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 because I want to build here. So that's what we've done. Let me see if this is my... No, that's for that. What happened to my post? I had a column out here somewhere. I thought it stuck up quite a bit. Ah, there it is. Wasn't loaded in. Anyway, this is the center of what is going to be a rather large orchard. Because apparently with the mods that we're using, there are a lot of varieties of trees that have fruits on them. So, or fruit, I guess. Anyway, this area is going to be a massive orchard. And then over here, believe it's up there. We'll go look. There should be signs. And no, this is not the world spawn point for this map. We searched forever. And then we said, oh my gosh, just look it up. So we used mineatlas.com. Even though this is a modded map, it still gave us a pretty good clue where to find the biome. But yes, this is going to be his windmill, and he's going to have big patches of grain. And it's going to start up here, of course, but it'll spill down the sides of the hills, I believe. And it's not just going to be wheat. I think there's barley and oats and corn and all kinds of different stuff with these mods. So that's going to be pretty. He's built windmills, and I love this coral. This coral is lovely. I think it is wonderful. But he's going to, he's built windmills before on other maps that we've had, and he does a fantastic job. They look so nice. These little, like these are pineapples, I believe. But you see these little random, first of all, the grass is different. It's more varied. You see these little random things here. A lot of times if you bust one of those, it has little snack foods in it. Like berries and corn and onions and all kinds of stuff. It's not enough to get full on, but it's enough to nibble on here and there. So if you were lost and wandering, you wouldn't go hungry because you could break enough of them to keep going. So then over here, I don't know why, I'm a city girl in the real world, but for some reason I have a thing for barns in Minecraft. I don't know why, but I think it stems from my belief that if you're going to domesticate an animal, then you are responsible for their care, that you don't just forget about them and let them run wild and make them fend for themselves. You domesticated it, you feed it, you shelter it, you take care of its medical needs, whatever needs to be done. Anyway, we don't even have a house built yet, but chances are, as usual, there'll be a barn built before we'll have a house. And yes, I know it's pixels. Y'all probably think I'm insane. Oh my gosh, it's a stupid mushroom cow, who cares? Well, it's my thing. So, anyway, this area from where you see these posts here, the acacia posts, back to an area that's marked off there. That's what's reserved right now for basically livestock. Cows, pigs, sheep, stables, for horses, chicken coop, whatever there is, there'll be some kind of a barn or a stable or something for it. So anyway, livestock will be over there. Over at this end of the island, okay, over here. This part of the island is going to be a village or a town or whatever you want to call it. but it will be custom made. Ah, my graphics are not loading in. Render. What is my distance set on? 16 chunks. So why isn't that loading in? Maybe we should turn it down. Let's do 12. See if that helps. Ah, it did. Okay. So anyway, there'll be a custom village here on this little, I guess you would call it a peninsula. This little area right here. No, it's not. That's not where it's going. It's going down here. Yeah. The little village is going to go down here, I believe. I'm turned around. I'm really bad with directions. Really bad. But I do believe this is where the village is going to be, because he said the South Peninsula. So, what I said just a while ago, ignore it. I don't know what's going on over here. Okay, so the fish farm and the cow farm, these are, now this might be a finished build, but I don't think so. Oh, I'm out of time. Now, hang on. But it's not going to just sit here like this. It's going to have a custom build around it, like a butcher shop or something. Let's see. Well, we have more stuff planned out over here, but it's probably going to take a minute. So we'll go ahead and I'll behave, and we'll call this video good for now. And in the next episode, I'll take you around and show you some more stuff. And then we'll probably have time to actually do something. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you'll enjoy this series. I know I'm having a blast trying modded. I've said this a million times. I started playing February 2011. I have played vanilla all these years. I have never played modded anything except for the Just Vanilla server. Tried having a sister server, and they had a few mods on there. That was my only experience, and that lasted about 2 months. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. I know very little about mods. I have to research it. I have to ask PV. I have to look in the where is it? Yeah, this thing. This thing is very helpful. It's kind of annoying that it takes up so much space, but considering how much information it's holding, it's a pretty good trade-off. So anyway, I'm learning. So I hope you'll come along with me on this adventure, and thank you again for taking the time to watch this video, and we will see you later.